Morning, Doctor.
Morning, Jack.
Nice healthy weather.
Afraid so. Mrs. Fogarty's medicine. Don't say I... Oh, well, that's a relief anyway. Not that it'll do the old hag any good. Why didn't I bring my sweet points out with me? Well, only give me indigestion. Not. What the devil's that for? Huh. Remember tying it?
I beg your pardon. Okay, no harm done.
Americans, eh? Funny how we take them for granted now. Just as if they were our own boys. Now, what the devil did I tie that knot for? Just listen to that child. Bless my soul, woman, don't bounce it. Babies, of course. The Colter's baby. Buy it a birthday present. Toys, eh? And I've brought a good many babies into the world in my time, but I never thought I'd forget that one. Having played quite a part in his little story myself. Gosh, I feel that here I'm walking on a battlefield. Here in London, the people waged a whole campaign and won it. Yes, and there were other battles, too. Folks battling with themselves. Little people like Jim and Tilly Colter. It seems only the other day, but all this looked very different then. Winter 1940-41. What days. What days.
Take down the blackout, Ruby, while I light the stove.
Okay, Mum.
Oh, well, another day. Still here, aren't we? That's something.
Any letters for Wilma? Blitz out of 5.
Hold on, you get him on the counter. Dole him out, will you, love?
Very well. Oh, please. You mustn't do that.
That's Ted Purvis, ain't it?
Yes, but you're not him, are you?
That's right. Cup of tea, Ted. Here's a letter from the income tax.
I get nothing now, no. Lost in the blitz or something. Shut it back on the power, quick.
Okay, Ted.
Forget our date, will you, Tilly? 1:45 under the clock.
Yes, all right. Hurry up, Vera.
Hang on a minute, Tilly. I'll walk along with you.
Afraid I can't wait, Mr. Purvis. Do come on, Vera. All right. Play that on your Aunt Kate's piano, Mr. Purvis.
I bet you $50 when she gets to the door. She'll look round and see if I'm coming. $50 you owe me.
I never took it.
Wise girl.
Surprised at you, Ted.
Why?
Not the type you usually go for.
Oh, I don't know. I like 'em hard to get once in a while. Makes us change. Shirt.
Yes, Ted.
We bring Anna down last night, Fred?
Don't say.
Here's the lodger, Mark.
No, bacon.
Morning, Tom.
Hello, Mrs. C. Good morning, Tilly. And how's the loving couple this morning?
Meeting only to part, as usual. Fred's off to bed and I'm off to work. When it's not that, it's the other way round. Talk about romance.
Why not try and get on the same shift?
No use asking Fred. If I left it to him, we'd never have even got married.
Hardly worthwhile the way things have turned out.
Here's your breakfast, Vera.
What, no bacon? I suppose the lodger gets my ration.
Get on with it, dear, with extra.
Gertie, 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 Gertie. Come on, old girl. Well, it's your last day here. Better make the most of it. Come on, up with the lot of you. That's right. Do yourselves a bit of good.
Off to bed?
That's right.
Your day off, isn't it?
Yes.
Doing anything particular?
Dunno.
Well, I can guess.
She's got a date.
You shut up and get on with your breakfast. She'll be late. Do you have to talk in front of her with her big ears?
Time she was at school.
Oh, do leave Tilly alone, Ruby. You know she's been upset ever since Jim's leave was put back.
Upset? Please, more like it.
You've no right to say that.
I'm not the one to make trouble, but I can't go on just saying nothing.
You've been hinting on and off for days. Why don't you say what you mean?
Last time Jim was home, you only had words all the time.
That was... Anyway, that's no business of yours.
Well, I'm Jim's sister, aren't I?
And I'm his wife.
Wouldn't think so, the way you hang around Ted Purvis in the shot every night.
Ruby, leave her be.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't happen to be doing what you'd like to think.
Think I don't know Ted Purvis? You might give a thought to your husband sometime.
I always have done, Ruby. You can't say I haven't.
I couldn't help noticing, that's all.
Oh.
I've seen you watching me, if that's what you mean, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Can't expect me to shut my eyes to it with the reputation he's got. I tell you, I don't care what you say. However you look at it, you're playing with fire, and you know it.
Sorry, but,
Ruby, please. Tilly, don't take any notice of her.
no, what should I do?
Well, anyway, she can't pretend it's not him she's meeting.
She's got a silk dressing gown.
You go to school.
I only
Don't
want
let if I'm late. We've only got a skeleton class now.
And any more sauce from you and Beck, you go to your Aunt Maud's.
She won't have me.
You go to school this minute.
I haven't finished my fried bread.
Fried bread or no fried bread, here's your school bag. Now off you go.
All right, I shan't learn nothing. I'm sick of being the youngest in this house.
Looks like being quite a nice day.
Anyway, Ted Purvis ought to be in the forces.
Well, he can't help not being. He was turned down at his medical.
Sticking up for him now, I see. Carrying on with a chap like that and Jim away in the army.
I'm not carrying on. Though it's enough to make anyone the way you keep harping. It's not my fault if someone looks at me twice. You don't like it because no one gives you a second look, that's all. Or perhaps you'd have landed someone better than Fred.
How dare you talk to me like that? I was only thinking of Jim. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how you dare.
Eat your breakfast, Tilly. It'll be cold.
It's all right.
There. Don't you mind what Ruby says. She's not herself these days. Same with most of us, I suppose. People's nerves aren't what they used to be. Here, let me warm it up for you again.
Doesn't matter.
But you must eat. Anything else you fancy? Now, you go upstairs and have a lie down. I'll see if I can find you an aspirin. How about that, Tilly?
Leave me alone. For heaven's sake, leave me alone. I'm fed up, see?
Tilly.
I'm tired of everybody watching me all the time. Imagining things. Getting at me. Nagging, nagging, nagging.
Jim.
Come on, call them none off.
So you want to be getting into the carriage?
Just nice time to kiss the bride.
He's not the gate.
Oh, this ain't Waterloo, it's heading itself.
That port wine. I told you not to have another glass.
If you're thinking I'm slosh, Maisie, you're wrong. That's a pleasure to come when they open. Come on, lads, kiss the bride.
Let's break away.
That's right.
Oh, very nice, too. Good luck, Tilly.
Can I do it now?
No. There, you're off, my dear.
Can't get in, Tilly.
All aboard
Right,
now.
come on,
Come on, young Colter, come on. You're holding up the railway.
Come on, guard, lock 'em in.
Oh, let me look here.
Present from the company.
3 cheers for the Southern Railway. Good chap.
Have a good honeymoon, Jim. Don't be late in the morning.
And if it can't be good, be careful.
Fiona.
Have I said anything? Have I said anything?
Stand away now.
Funny, a bloke got rumbled this way a whole week after his wedding.
That better?
Yeah, turn around. Okay.
What do you think, Jim?
I don't know. I was just wondering. What are we going to do with this?
Suppose we could leave it under the seat.
Yeah, I suppose we could, yeah.
What were you wondering, Jim?
You feel the same as I feel. When I look at you, I mean.
How do you feel then?
My stomach sort of turns over.
Oh. Does it?
Yeah.
Same with me, too.
Honest? Well, I never knew love went to the stomach before.
Neither did I.
Yeah, you live and learn, I must say.
We must be nearly passing the house now, Jim.
Hey, yeah, that's right. Any minute now. Another 50 yards still.
There it is, see? That's the one next to the end.
Oh, it looks good, doesn't it?
It's lovely having a place of our own. Pity we gotta wait before we can move in.
Oh, they'll soon have it ready for us, still. Funny being in the hands of so many people, isn't it?
What do you mean, Jim?
I don't know. I purchased for all those years. Ansels for the furniture and the building society and
Who cares? We'll manage, you'll see.
the electric light company and the wireless.
Maybe a pram sooner or later.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose we will have to take that into account.
I'd like to get my family over while I'm young, Jim. Then you sort of grow up with them. What you laughing at, Jim?
Nothing. Just you, Mrs. Colter.
Might have turned out that way in spite of the war. Only Jim.
Plenty of other people's had to give things up. Now, it isn't as if times was normal, Tilly. Supposing anything was to happen to me.
I'd have someone to remember you by, Jim.
We had all that up when I joined up. We agreed then it wasn't much of a world to bring kids into. Hasn't exactly improved since, has it?
If everyone thought like you, the world would just stop.
Good job, too, if you ask me.
A woman wants a home and children, Jim. It's only natural. I wouldn't mind if it was only a room. So long as it was our own.
Of course, if you're fed up living with Mum and Ruby, why don't you come out in the open and say so?
It's not just that. Oh, I don't know what I want.
You're right there and no mistake. The moon, I should think.
Well, I don't look like getting it, do I? I'm sick and tired of this sort of life, if you want to know. Not doing this and not doing that just because of the war. And I've had about as much as I can stand of your Mum and Ruby. And if you're going on like this, I wish I'd never met you.
I'm sorry you had to say that, Till. I've done my best. If that's how you feel.
Oh, Jim, I never meant it. I hope you didn't mean it. Why do we have to say things we don't mean?
You don't want to worry about Tilly. She's all right. It's her husband. It's only natural.
I don't know what's come over her and Jim. They never had a quarrel even till that last time.
Jim's a fine lad. A bit cautious like. Tilly takes after her dad. Like to take chances he did. Shelton can't do that as he found out, poor bloke. Tilly'd have taken chances too. Started her home of her own. Brought up a family, war or no war. But Jim... I suspect there's a lot to be said both sides. Don't let it get you down, old girl.
Yes, but Ruby's written to Jim about her and Ted Purvis.
But I've got to get home, sir. It's near here. A few hours is all I want.
I'm sorry.
I've never done this before. I'll report back here as soon as you like. I promise I'll do that, sir.
The point is, Colter, you've put yourself in the wrong by absenting yourself from your unit without leave.
I had to come up, sir.
Well, you should have applied to your CO at camp.
Just couldn't talk about it, sir.
You understand I have no option in the matter. What is the trouble exactly? Family bother? There it is. Look here. Your train's still at the platform. Can I put you on your honor to go back on it? Very well. I'm sorry. Corporal Lewis, see this man on his train as far as Clapham Junction and make sure that he stays on it. Yes, sir. That's all.
corner seat. Well, anything for a break. Back, Jim?
Thanks, Paul.
Come up to see the girl. Married already, perhaps?
Uh-huh.
Children?
Nope.
You're in tanks, eh? What was your trade? Motor mechanic?
No, worked here. Locomotive repair shop. Studying to be an engineer. Doing nicely till the war.
Hard lines.
Well, happened to plenty of others. We were just going to move into a little house just down the line. A patch of garden. Been a change from the Waterloo Road.
Yes?
Nice day, isn't it?
Here, let me.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's really very kind of you.
There you are.
Anyone sitting here, chum?
No, that's okay. Cigarettes, pal?
Yeah, thanks.
Help yourself.
Yeah, me too. Canadian Red Cap, right behind your guy. Follow me. How long you been playing hooky?
Since this morning.
Since this morning? Hell, you're only a beginner. Follow me. I've been absent without leave 6 weeks. Stick to me, boy. I got the whole situation taped. Go ahead. Act normal, fellas. MPs. Now keep your head down and make a dive for it. Okay. Let's beat it out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks.
All in the day's work. Where you headed for, bud?
Waterloo Road. Slip that MP. Guess they're watching all the exits.
Is that so? Okay, follow me. I got my own private exit. Close the door. Got blitzed in here. Condemned this end, unsafe or something. Now, you hop through there and you'll find yourself on the street. I guess you can take care of yourself from then on.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Canada.
Dugan's the name, Mike Dugan. Say, don't get me wrong. I'm no shirker. Gosh, I joined up for action. Recruiting day in Toronto. Bagpipes and the maple leaf forever. But what do I get? A whole year of square bashing and making daisy chains.
Sure, I know. Felt the same myself. Ever seen you, Mike?
I mostly stick around here. Dodging redcaps gives me an interest in life.
So long.
So long. Good luck. See you in Clink.
Jim!
Hello, Mother. Are you, Mum, okay?
Jim.
Why, Mum? No. There's nothing to cry about.
I can't help it, Jim.
I know. You're just pleased to see me. There, you silly girl. Come on, turn it up. Good, you're a fine one and no mistake. Here. There, that's better. Now, come on, give us a smile. Come on.
You won't have to take the anchor of only just this minute, Irons.
Now, that's more like you. Haven't changed a bit, have you, eh? Feel better now?
I was a bit tired, like. I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, sure.
I'll go and get you something to eat. You must be hungry.
Never mind about that now. You come and sit down. Right here, where I can keep an eye on you. Where's Tilly?
She's got the day off.
She's out, eh?
Hmm.
Shopping or something?
I don't know. I expect so.
You know I had a letter from Ruby?
Yes, Jim.
What about it, Mum?
I don't know.
That's not true, is it?
I don't know, really, Jim. Her and Ruby's been getting on each other's nerves just lately, and Ruby's got this idea into her head, and...
Tilly?
Tilly? I'll go and answer the door.
Just a minute.
I don't know who it can be, I'm sure.
They may have come for me, Mum.
What, Jim?
I didn't wait for a pass. They're looking for me.
Jim, the police?
Yeah.
Then I won't go near it. They'll have to go on knocking.
Now, you haven't seen me, see? I don't want to get you into trouble.
Yes, but Jim...
Wait a minute.
Jim!
Now, go ahead and open it. I'll be okay. Go on.
Mrs. Colter?
That's right.
Sorry to worry you, but we're looking for your son.
Has he called here yet?
I haven't seen him.
Well, do you mind if we take a look around?
You won't find him here.
Oh, it's just a formality, Mrs. Colter. The constable's got a warrant if you want to see it.
I'll take upstairs.
Right.
Has he done anything wrong?
Absent without leave. He gave me the slip off his train on the way back. So I've got what you might call a strong personal interest.
Well, he's not here.
Whose room is this?
My lodger's.
Corporal.
Hello.
Someone up here. What's the idea of waking me up?
No, that's not him.
Bad enough with a blitz without the old police force come clumping all over the house.
No privacy anywhere these days. A man's not even safe
Sorry,
in his own
chum.
bed.
Well, he don't seem to be here.
Not a sign of him, Corporal.
Why don't you leave our boys alone? They're doing their bit, aren't they? Always badgering them.
Sorry, lady, but if they did things right, we wouldn't have to do it. Okay, we may as well push off. And when your son comes back, tell him to be a good lad and come and see me.
I told you, he's never been here.
You weren't quite quick enough for that belt, lady. Now, I don't want to see your boy get into really serious trouble. So don't forget, he knows where to find me.
Oh, that was my lodger's belt. He's in the Home Guard.
Sorry, Mum, but the Home Guard's never been issued with webbing belts.
Jim! Hurry, Jim. Get away from that window. They know you've been here.
I've got to find Tilly before they catch up with me again. Now, where is she, Mother?
I don't know where she is this minute, Jim. But there's one thing I do know. You're not leaving here without
No.
a bite of something, not as long as I'm your mother. Now, you sit down.
I gotta see Tilly.
Do I have to change any fare? Not in the 110. Are there any more trains? Just a minute.
Ruby. Can I have a word with you?
Kindly take your turn. Just a minute. Is there a restaurant car on the 110?
Ruby, I've only got
No,
a...
it's been taken off now. Really? The comfort of paying passengers is quite the last consideration nowadays.
I came straight up from camp as soon as I got your letter. Didn't wait for leave. Better know what you were driving at before I see Tilly. Now, who's this Ted Purvis?
You must know him. He used to fight in the old days at the ring, Blackfriars.
How far has it gone?
Excuse me, but I have a train to catch.
I don't know, Jim. Not for certain.
You know, all right. Why'd you write me that letter?
When is the next train to Basingstoke?
I didn't want to make any trouble, Jim. Really, I didn't. I've been so worried. Heaven knows how many people I've given the wrong trains to.
She's meeting him today, isn't she?
I think so.
Where?
Basingstoke?
I don't know, Jim.
Where can I find Purvis?
He might be at his pin table saloon. The Lucky Star, it's called.
Lucky Star? Okay, see you later.
Jim!
Young lady, heaven forbid I should intrude on your private affairs with my petty concerns, but I want to go to Basingstoke.
Basingstoke? Oh, there's a train leaving now, platform 12.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hiya, Phil.
Afraid I'm late.
That's okay, woman's privilege. I knew you'd turn up anyway.
I'm sorry, Ted, but I only came because I couldn't very well let you wait for nothing.
Why, what's up?
I'm not going out with you, that's all.
Huh? Oh, what's the matter, Phil?
Nothing. Just I've changed my mind. Well, I'd better be going.
Okay. Oh, thanks for coming along and letting me know anyway. Cheers, Phil.
Bye.
Which way are you going?
Home.
Oh, well, I'll walk along with you as far as Lucky Star.
All right.
We might drop in at the old cannery on the way and have a quick one, eh?
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Forget it.
Tell Ted Purvis I'd like a word with him, will you?
He ain't in.
You sure?
Of course, why?
Boss around?
No. Told you so, didn't I?
Where is he?
Out.
Expect him back?
Maybe. What you want?
Oh, wait.
No use waiting, chum.
You just tell me where he is and I won't.
We can't, because we don't know, see?
Cagey, aren't you?
Look here. What you want?
Mr. Edward Purvis.
You Jim Colter?
Yeah, that's right. What's so funny about it?
He's asking me. Better get out, soldier, see?
I'm waiting for Ted Purvis.
Get going now. Unless you want a rough house.
Drop a rough out. Over at the Lucky Star.
Oh. All right, I'll take a look. Come on. What, over there?
Now, what's all this about, eh? I understand there's been a bit of a rough house.
Rough house? Nothing like that, officer. We give him fair warning, didn't we, Arthur?
That's right.
He puts his penny in that machine there. The next I knows is he goes up to the attendant and tries to make out it's been fixed.
Sees me doing this repair job. Look, he's fixing that one too, he says. As if they need fixing. I'm an old man, I am. Have I got to be knocked about by drunks?
My pal here tries to stop him going for the old man and gets a packet in the derby instead. I come up and push the soldier away. Strictly in self-defence, like. He loses his balance and hits his napper on the edge of this machine. We done our best for him when we saw he was out for the count.
Yes. And what about you?
Didn't see nothing.
I'll see. Can I use your phone? We'll have to get an ambulance.
No.
There's Dr. Montgomery a couple of doors away.
Can you walk?
Sure.
All right. Give me a hand with him.
Hi. Hey, you.
Me?
Don't you want your prize?
Eh?
You've knocked up over 11,000 eyes this week.
Not just now.
You stay in that saloon. I want a word with you.
Okay.
In here, officer. Careful of the step. And his chair. Ah. I'll soon put that right. Knocked him a bit silly, I expect. Bless my soul.
That dog. You know him then?
Hmm? Yes, he's one of the lads of the district. You say this happened at the Lucky Star?
Yes.
Well.
Now, just take his name and number, if you don't mind, Doctor. There might be an assault charge come out of this. You on leave?
Yeah.
Got your pass? Got your pass?
Officer. Give him a minute to get his wits back. Besides, I can tell you anything about him you want to know. Mind you, I'm glad to hear you're going to take proceedings. It's time these pin-table parasites had a lesson.
But it's him I mean, not them.
What? And surely it's obvious he's the injured party. Look at him.
The evidence is all against him, you know.
Yes, these fellows would swear away their own grandmothers for a packet of woodbines. It's our duty to bring them into court. That is, if this young soldier's willing to make a charge. Are you? You seriously mean to say you've no complaint whatsoever?
That's right.
Well, there you are, officer. If you weren't, you weren't. As you said yourself, it'd be absurd to charge him. Nothing much more you can do about it.
No, I suppose not.
Look, you leave him to me. You've enough in your hands these days. I'll patch him up in a jiffy. And if there's anything you want to know afterward, just you come to me.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
You know your way out.
Right, yeah.
Well, Jim Colter, I gather from your attitude just now you're playing truant.
Yeah.
You say that was wise? Well, better get you fixed up, I suppose.
Come on, drink up. Have another?
No, thanks. I'd better be going.
Well, why not grab a bite here? You're not expected back, are you?
No, but...
No, don't get me wrong. You stood me up, okay, you stood me up, and I'm taking it like a lamb. But you got to eat sometime, and I'm grabbing a bite here, so why not grab one with me, eh?
No, Ted, really.
Oh, why not?
I don't think I ought.
I know. You've been warned off me, eh?
Counter that, says everyone in skirts within a mile of the Waterloo Road.
Sure. You know what all the old dames tell their daughters around here? Ted Purvis will get you if you don't watch out. Yeah, I'd like half the chance. Look, you don't think I'm going to make a pass at you over George's roast beef and 2 veg now, do you? Come on, what's the harm in it?
None, I suppose.
That's right.
It would make a change.
Well, then.
All right, then, Ted.
George.
Hello.
Can I have the table in the corner?
Of course, Ted. Anything for no customer.
Well, what's the matter?
You ask me, the youngsters are having the toughest time in this war.
What war? I ain't found it yet.
Females are a problem all round. Bloomin' crossword puzzle.
Boy, that's a great discovery.
La Donny Mobile.
What's that?
I tell you.
What does it mean?
What's it mean? It means that women is, mobile.
Who said that, Mr. Bevan?
Give me pigeons every time. Not so blinking whimsical.
I haven't seen your mother lately, or your sister either, for that matter. How are they?
Fine.
And the little wife? Tilly, isn't it?
You're all right, thanks.
You know, war's an unsettling business, especially for the women folk. They've more of the beaver instinct in them than the men. You give them half a chance and they'll build a home out of an old plank and a rusty nail. and a cradle out of an old orange box. Yeah, keep your head still. But deny it to them, and repressed and rebellious nature runs amok in a big way. Yes?
You going to take much longer?
No. Just a patch, and it'll be all over. Not the first time there's been a bust up at that Lucky Star place. Beginning to think I ought to pay a commission to the fellow that runs it. What's his name? Purvis, isn't it?
Yep.
Ever met him?
Not yet. Why?
Just a perfect example of the type that's determined to have his cake and eat it. Extraordinarily popular with the local lads. And lasses.
Why do you keep going on about Ted Purvis?
He interests me as a symptom of a general condition. Head down, please. Hope he's still not having his cake and eating it when the war's over.
Finished?
Yes. There, your cap will cover that nicely. You feel all right?
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
You know, Colter, I sometimes think the remedy is in your hands.
What are you driving at?
I mean the hands of the people that you represent. You're making the sacrifices, you fellows in the services. You don't want the Ted Purvises of this world to reap the benefits when it's all over. Or now, for that matter. I don't know who's going to stop them, if not you.
Look, Doc, do you know about...
My dear fellow, I was only thinking aloud. Any fool can punch somebody in the nose, doesn't require any intelligence. The point is, does it achieve anything? Does it do any good? I think it would do Ted Purvis a lot of good.
Thanks, Doc.
But for no charge.
Go yourselves, like. Feed your pigeons for a couple of months, one of those sacks would.
Wish I'd known sooner.
You take too late.
Oh, give me a word now.
But Tom, you've had pigeons for years.
Always had a soft spot for them. It cheers me up to see them flying off in the morning.
That's right.
It's different now, though. Anyway, they'll be a lot better off where they're going.
I'll give you a hand with them tonight.
Okay.
So long.
So long.
Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Jim. Boy, fancy seeing you. Come up on leave for the Blitz?
Yeah, only for the day.
Well, this is a surprise. Have you been home yet?
Uh-huh.
Seen your ma?
Mm-hmm. Didn't see Tilly, though. Looking for her now.
I see. Well, I'll be getting along. Must get a bit of shut-eye.
I suppose you didn't happen to have run into her by any chance?
Saw her at breakfast, as usual.
Seen her since?
Well, I wasn't noticing, Jim. Just having my usual pint. Well, I'll get along.
You've seen her, Tom, haven't
Now,
you?
listen.
Look, I took French leave, see? I got to see her quick.
Well... As a matter of fact, she's in the old Canterbury Arms, if you want to know.
By herself?
Listen, son...
Thanks, Tom. That's all I want to know. See you later. Get Purvis in?
Sure. Table in the corner. Have a nice little bit of skirt.
Get Purvis here just now?
Just this minute left.
Know where they went?
I couldn't say.
I've got something for him. Any idea where he might be at this time?
I don't know, I'm sure. Unless he's dropping in at Tony's shop.
What's that?
Ladies' hairdressing he runs off Wellington Street. Dad often pops in to cart the takings to the bank.
Morning, Colt.
Morning.
Hi, Colter! Hey, Sherlock. Dugan. Hiya, stupid. What are you gonna have?
You stay there, I want you.
Hiya. Goodbye. Look out. Sorry. Hell, he's gone.
Members of His Majesty's forces welcome. All be pleased with the girlfriend. Come again, Jack. Step inside, sir. Come along. Don't be bashful. Any particular line you fancy? Take your pick. There's plenty to choose from. The wife. When I can't sleep, I turn over and look at the pictures. There's years of tattooing in that, sir. Call for a lot of patience. On both sides. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just sort of dropped in to have a look around.
Well, we still have a nice range to choose from. Mottos and emblems of all nations. Females draped or in a state of nature as preferred. And a whole selection of the animal kingdom, actual or mythical. I used to do a nice fire-breathing dragon. But I had to drop that line owing to the lack of curry materials due to the war. How's that, eh?
Huh? Oh, take a long time, would it, anything like that?
Well, there's a lot of work in these artistic jobs.
How about something quicker, a bit less showy?
Well, what about a bleeding heart transfixed by arrow? Looks a treat on the forearm. Very pretty effect of heartbeats when you move the muscle. Very pretty indeed. Sit down. Have name of girlfriend underneath, eh?
What? Oh, more like it.
Yes, very popular line, that. You know, cheap but tasteful. Excuse me. Now, about here as usual. Now, this may prick a bit.
Just a minute. You ever tattooed yourself?
No.
Well, now's your big chance.
Put you out like a dance to your teeth, okay? Do you good.
I don't know. I always seem to be doing what I never intended somehow.
It's okay by me. All right, Bill, call back for us later. Start on, I mind. Taxis. I bought a couple as soon as war broke out. The way I look at it, there's going to be a big demand for taxis before it's over.
They're closed. I said we're closed.
Quite startled me, you did. Ever so sorry coming out like that, because we don't often get gentlemen around here. Afraid we just closed.
Time for a quick perm, am I?
Huh?
Ted Purvis been here?
Ted Purvis? Who told you?
Barman at the Canterbury. He said he usually drops in here about this time.
I see. You a friend of his?
Yeah, that's right.
And you can get out and stop out. And any fellow that dirty double-crossing cheapskate can do the same. And if he has the nerve to turn up here himself, I'll tell him so to his face. Not that his lordship would condescend to come here these days. Oh, no, got something better to do, he has, the lying snake. I thought I told you to get out.
Just a minute. I'm no pal of his.
Come off it, you just told me.
I'm taking it back.
What is all this?
I've never even met him, but I'm going to.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
It's like that.
What's he done? Sold your pup, fiddled your dough, or pinched your girl? I know. I listened to that phony Romeo myself once. What you going to do? Sock him?
Shouldn't be surprised.
With your bare hands? Seems a pity when the government hasn't called in all the lead piping.
Do you know where he is?
Hasn't been here for some time. The rat. I'd like to help you, but I got to get down to the tube shelter now, or somebody will pinch my place.
Look, give me a break, will you? You know all about him. If you could tell me the places he goes to in the afternoons, I'll try them all.
Okay. Now, let's see. Ted might have taken her to the dogs. Only there's no dogs today. He might be at the pictures, picking up a few ints from Victor Mature, or he might be at the Alcazar, jitterbugging. I think that about covers his war effort.
The Alcazar?
You know it?
Yep.
Well, I wish you luck. You'll need it. And if you're thinking of that medical certificate of his, forget it. It's a phony. He bought it off a foreign doctor down at the docks with 20 smackers. Strong as a horse, he is. You know, you're kind of cute. Have something before you go?
Not now, thanks.
Could make you a cup of tea. Wouldn't take long.
Thanks very much. Can't wait. You're pretty cute, too.
Oh, well. It was a beautiful friendship while it lasted.
Enjoying yourself?
Gosh, I'd forgotten about places like this almost. Band and dancing. Seeing people enjoy themselves.
You want to get around more. This year's your life. You're wasting it.
I'm beginning to think you're right.
Sure. All work and no play, you know. You want your sleeves apart?
I think so.
You're with your in-laws, don't you?
Yes. Why?
Oh, nothing. Only it's not the same, is it? I mean, it's not like being your own boss, having a home of your own. Tough.
We were going to have all that, Jim and me, but I don't know.
Tough. You know, Till, you and me, well, in a way, we're the same sort of people.
I'd never have thought that.
Now, listen. I started out when I was a kid fighting 6-round bill openers, 5 bob a time, and glad of it. Now, that game, if you don't want to end up slap-happy with a couple of tin ears, you got to keep on screaming out how good you are. You got to put on an act, see? But it's not the real me. Maybe we want the same things, you know, Till. You remind me of what I've missed.
What?
Love, I told you. Nice little house, roses in the front garden, bit of glass, lettuces, tomatoes, homegrown. It'd be great to have someone like you waiting for me to come home.
You ever did come home?
Ah, there you are. You see, I knew you'd laugh. See, Till, I've never had a home. Not what you call a real one. An old house, a wife, kids, maybe. Hark at me. Must think I'm talking like a fool.
No, Ted. Things like that aren't foolish.
Yeah, Tim, I've often wondered about you. Sometimes I think you're not... Well, you're not happy.
I'm all right.
Well, if I can help it anyway. Strictly as a pal, mind.
Okay.
Down.
What's it, Jane? How's it going?
Ted,
Yeah?
sit the rest of us out, shall we?
Okay. Can I have a drink?
By yourself, soldier?
Yeah.
Cheer up, you won't be for long. Here you are, passport happiness, 1 and a kick.
I wish I didn't have to keep on reminding myself you're a married woman. Well, wish me many happy returns.
Why?
It's my birthday. Didn't I tell you?
No.
It's a fact.
Well, happy birthday, then.
Thanks. It has been.
Sorry to break into the fun, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to check all identity cards and leave passes. I'm afraid no one will be able to leave until they've been dealt with.
Ran up the dodgers, I suppose. Oh, I know.
Now, if all of you will cooperate and get in orderly queues, we'll soon get this business over. Civilians line up down the floor on my left. Members of the forces on my right.
Over there, chum. Horses on the right, queue up early and avoid the rush.
That's the idea. Thank you, everybody. Now we'll carry on.
All right. Yes.
It's all right, boys. Only a military cop. Can't touch us.
I wouldn't. Not with a barge pole.
Okay, Sergeant.
Thanks, Soldier. Go on.
Okay.
All blinds down, please. Draw all blinds down, please. Will passengers please draw all blinds?
Hello, Tom. Sending your birds off, then?
That's right, on the 9 o'clock. See 'em on the left.
Okay, Tom.
Guard them with your lights, Cop.
You leave it away.
Hello, Ruby.
Why, Fred, come on early, haven't you?
Got a lovely surprise for you.
What?
Just been up to the office and got me rota shifted. I go on days on Monday instead of nights. So now you and me...
Fred,
What's up?
I done the same. They put me on nights.
Oh.
I never thought you'd move, or you'd have to go and muck it up.
Puts us back where we started.
That's right.
Better be getting on duty.
Yes, you had. You asked me, Fred's a bit dumb. I'm not asking you.
I never knew such a pair of ears. What you doing here, anyhow?
Mum said I was going with you to the shelter. What's up at home, Ruby?
Why?
Well, when I asked Mum, she nearly flirted me. You mind your own business, big ear, she said. I'm sick of hearing about me ears. If Bon was to send me stone deaf, I suppose you'd be happy.
Okay, boys, relax.
Hiya, Mac.
Well, you
Hiya.
son of a gun. Haven't seen you in weeks.
Say, where you fellas going? What are you all doing together anyway?
We're off from leave.
What for, ceremonial drill?
Looks like the real thing this time, boy.
How come?
They don't drag everyone back from leave for nothing.
Maybe a raid on Jerry, eh?
That's it.
Boy, this is what I've been waiting for. When do you go?
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes. Hold it, fellas. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Private Dugan reporting for duty, Corporal.
What? Dugan? So you finally came to your senses, huh? Okay, come along with me.
Say, where are we going? Listen, Corp, I gotta go back on that train.
Without an escort? Don't make me laugh.
Escort? Say, Corp, you can't do this to me. I've given myself up. I'll miss the show.
Come on. Well, the sergeant be glad
Till they come back?
No. Not since you went out this morning. I was hoping, like, that you'd be bringing her along with...
I saw her, Mum. Ted Purvis. She never saw me. They went off in a taxi and I couldn't get to him.
Oh, Jim. There can't be any harm in it. She wouldn't. What are you going to do?
Find him if it takes all night.
There it is. Jim. The station shelter. She's sure to come back there. We go there most nights. If you go anywhere else, she'll miss her.
May as well stop there as anywhere. We'll go out through the scullery. They're watching the front.
Alert, ladies and gentlemen.
All I can manage, Ted. One of gin and one of Empire Port. Okay?
Have to be. Thanks, George. I've got a bit of a do-on tonight. You know.
Very nice, too.
You bet. On yourself with the chain.
Thanks, I will. All the best.
Sorry, Till, but he kept it then.
Siren's gone, Ted.
Okay. Hang on to me.
Evening, Doc.
Oh, it's you, Mrs. Wilson. Going to the shelter?
No, we're going to the pictures to see Mickey. You can't stay cooked up every night. You can have too much of a good thing.
Well, in my opinion, one can have too much of Mickey Rooney, but perhaps that's a personal point of view. I won't be...
Oh, sorry.
Beg yours. Dark, isn't it? Come on, Till. Curb over there. I'll just drop these bottles in here, if you don't mind. You'll come up for a minute, won't you?
Listen, Ted, I've got to get home sometime.
Oh, I've asked some of the boys and girls to drop in for sort of birthday party. Now, you can't have it down on their birthday.
Well, I've spent most of it with you, haven't I?
Well, there's no harm in rounding the day off nicely, is there?
Oh, all right.
There's a go.
Just for a minute, then.
Where's the doctor got to?
Coming, Mrs. Wilson.
Got quite a nice little joint upstairs over the old shop. Hi, Alf. Hiya, mate. That's right, Muggsy. Help yourself. Oh, this is Tilly.
Hello.
How do?
Hello.
Oh, sit down, make yourself at home. Well, where are all the others, Alf?
Others?
Yes, I asked some of the boys and girls to drop in. Oh, I expect they're going down to the shelters.
Not like them if there's drinks going.
Still sticking to Mother's ruin, Till?
Think you've had enough, don't you?
I can make this one last.
Many happy returns, Ted.
Many what?
Didn't I tell you? It's my birthday.
But I thought it...
What do you think the party's for, Mick? Come on, Alf. Let's have some music.
Okie doke.
Come on, Till. What about a dance, eh?
Go it, Ted. Go it.
Hello, Jim. You on leave?
Never you mind.
Seen Tilly?
Him neither. Don't go, Jim. It's only just started. She'll be here in a minute.
It's all about me, babe. You know, Tilly, you're good. A little bit of practice and you'll be in my class. Cigarette?
Thanks.
Catch. None left. That's me all over. Called into the pub too and clean forgot. Alf, up downstairs and bring up a couple of packets from the saloon.
If it's fags you want.
I think you'll find a carton in the office, Alf.
Okay.
May I show you where? Won't you, May?
Righto.
Oh, I'll take you may need the keys. No guns going, eh? Ah, that's better. Well, cheer up. Getting noise here.
Yes.
Frightened? That's right. What do we care? Faithless, that's me. If something's going to happen, it'll happen. That's what I always say.
The others are a long time, aren't they?
Well, from that, we'll give them a chance and they're just gone.
Hadn't you better see?
They'll be okay.
Ted.
All right. I'll give them a shot. Al? May? Where are you? Al? Well, doesn't seem to be any sign of them. Perhaps they couldn't find it downstairs. They've up round to get a packet from the shop on the corner. It's pretty hot outside. Maybe they've taken shelter somewhere.
Ted. You told him to go, didn't you?
What? Don't be silly, Till.
You did, didn't you?
Get some funny ideas, don't you? Now, why should... Okay. All right, I did. So what? Honest, too. You know how I feel about you.
I knew you told him to go.
You knew?
Yes.
You didn't say anything. You didn't go.
No. Suppose I should have, but I didn't.
Till you're the tops. Let's have another, eh? This time we'll drink to you and me.
I can't stick
Don't
this.
go out in this, Jim. Jim.
Where's he off to now?
You shut up and go to bed.
Hello there. How's the head?
All right, thanks, Doc.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Look, can you take a hint?
Sure.
If I were you, I'd pay another visit to the Lucky Star.
What?
Now, right away.
Thanks.
Now, one moment. Jim. You know, we're all apt to think that the people we're fond of suddenly change their characters, and they don't really.
Sure, I understand.
That something that we loved in someone doesn't vanish overnight. It's still there. Awfully good thing to remember that.
Is it?
Oh, Jim, I once saw Purvis fighting the Blackfriars Ring. He was pretty good, but perhaps a wee bit too fond of a right hook that left him wide open. Good luck.
I don't love you, Ted. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, never mind.
This doesn't mean anything, not really.
Oh, no, it's just platonic.
And now for Bird of Love Divine by Hayden Wood.
Well, what's the matter?
Can't help it. You look so funny.
Oh, stop it, Till.
Sorry, Ted. I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm all in a muddle.
What's the matter? What's come over you, Till?
just can't do that to Jim. That's all.
Oh, he'd never know.
I tried to kid myself this didn't mean anything. Even if you quarrel with someone, and you prayed every night and come back safe when it's over, you feel if you do anything wrong, he mightn't. That's all. So I'm going home, Ted. See?
You left it a bit late, didn't you? Hey, wait a minute. Here I've been tagging along after you all day. Having lunch, dancing, splashing me money about, giving you a good time all round. You lead me up the garden path, and now you say you're going to walk out on me. What do you take me for, a mug?
I'm sorry you haven't had your money's worth. You're cheap, Ted Purvis, that's what you are. Don't know why I never saw it before, but you look cheap, too.
I look cheap. Hey.
Get your coat on till you can wait downstairs.
Come off it, soldier. I'm just in the mood to sock somebody, so choose someone in your own class. I know my stuff. Besides, it hadn't been me, it'd been somebody else. Told you what you'd get, didn't I? Come on. Get it. Get going.
Delayed action, couple of doors away. 2 minutes to clear the street. Anybody? Fine time to choose that sort of thing. Who's that? Not Ted Purvis.
That's right.
That's okay by me. Make it snappy. You've only got a minute. You better get a move on, dear.
Jim, quick.
one or two of the answers, don't you?
Yeah, went to night school.
Blimey, what a mess, huh? I'm okay. Just got out of condition, that's all.
Keep still.
Oh, I had that chap licked, too. Fancy falling for an old trick like that. Well, I certainly asked for it.
That's right.
What do you know about it?
What could I know?
No. You wouldn't say I was going to be marked for life, would you?
Well, scarcely.
Leave a scar?
I shouldn't think so. You've a remarkably thick skin.
Well, that's all right, then. That'd be too bad to spoil the old profile after 10 years in the ring, eh? Well, it might be worse. What other lucky guy? I always was.
How did you get this medical certificate?
How do you think?
According to popular report, you paid quite a sum for it to some quack down at the docks.
Libeling another medical man? I'm surprised at you. Dog-eating dog, that's what I called it.
If you'd come to me, I'd have given you exactly the same certificate for 5 bob.
What are you driving at?
Only that his diagnosis happened to be correct.
What am I?
Yes. I'm afraid from now on, wine, women, and song must play an increasingly unimportant part in your life.
Coast. Hey. Okay. Okay.
You still cross with me?
No,
Why not, Jim?
I don't know.
You ought to be.
I know. Perhaps I'm beginning to understand you. More my fault than yours in the first place, and then...
What?
Well, I saw the way you looked at me when I got there.
How did I look, Jim?
I don't know. I just knew then and there it was all right, that's all.
I've been a lot of trouble to you today.
Not half.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Okay, Till.
What? Of course. You send that Bellis and we get to rice by breakfast time. Okay. Another bleeding old fill-up. Hello, Gertie, old game. Hey, old game. Don't know how you got here, but now you are here, you've got to stay.
Jim!
What days? What days? Any happy returns, Jim? Look what I got, eh? What do you think of that, eh? Puff, puff. Goes choo-choo. I see. Well, put it there. How many times have I told you don't cuddle him? The more they cuddle, the more they cry. The more they cry, the more they cuddle. It's a vicious circle. Probably explains Hitler. Heard from Jim?
Yes. Had an airgraph from him yesterday. He's fine.
Nothing much wrong with Colter Jr. either. Be a good citizen if you bring him up like I tell you. We'll need good citizens when this is all over. Millions of them. The more the merrier. I wonder what they'll think of their mums and dads. Probably never understand why they allowed all this. And yet maybe they'll have to admit that taking it all in all, they didn't come through so badly. Well, Jimmy, my boy, you've got the future. It's all yours.